Alright, I'm on the tirade. For those who do not know and probably don't care, but this is actually very important for those who have had their thyroid taken out. And when I'm talking about the thyroid in your throat, or right in that area. Anyway, several years now I had part of my thyroid taken out, and they prescribed to me levoxythine, let's see, LEVOX something. Anyway, for those who have thyroid problem, know what that pill is. I can't pronounce it, and I sure as heck can't spell it unless I'm looking at it. Anyway, I was prescribed that because after probably almost 6 months to a year after I had my thyroid taken out, I noticed my hair wasn't growing, my nails weren't growing, my skin was drying out. This is the normal stuff that happens. And if you take the levoxythine medicine, it's supposed to give you what you lost in your thyroid. Well, the very first time I took it, I took one pill. I had an allergic reaction to it. It did something to my eyes. It made everything, from a light bulb being on to the sun outside, everything was bright. To the point I was squinting, and it gave me a headache. And I immediately just stopped. I didn't even take a second one. So I did that on a weekend. That Monday morning, I called my doctor and I said, hey, I had an allergic reaction to it. And I told the nurse to tell him that, what it did to my eyes. Now, just so you understand, several months before I took this medicine, Eric and I went to the eye doctor. We had already gone to the eye doctor. He was getting new prescription, and I went ahead and got my eyes checked too. So I knew what my vision was. So I knew something happened to my vision because my left eye, I don't see that it's not as good as it used to be. Some people say, well, you're older. It could be, you could be diabetic. No. And you just know. And so I told my doctor. He comes back, and bless her heart, the poor nurse, she did not want to tell me this. And I could tell by the way she was talking. She sounded very scared to tell me this. The doctor told me, now this is not my eye doctor, this is my general doctor. He told me that it was all psychological and I need to stop reading the internet. Well, that PO'd me. And needless to say, I have not seen him since. So, several months after that, when I stopped taking that medicine, they came out on the news saying that medicine was being recalled. Now, this medicine is what pretty much a good majority of people take if they had their, not Thyroid, but this other medicine is pretty much what people take because there's less reactions to it, supposedly, and it does what it's supposed to do. Well, they did a recall on this medicine, and I was like, I knew it. They said that it comes from China, and China added something to it. So it was being recalled. So I had done my research. I went on the FDA website. It stated it was recalled. It stated the reason why it was recalled. And so I thought, I took one pill, and I had an allergic reaction to this pill. And so, but they were telling telling people, oh, keep taking it till we can find, till we can get the new one out. And I'm thinking, why would you tell people to keep taking the drug if there's something wrong with it? Okay, but that's not my point. Here, several years later, I've seen this commercial twice. I have not seen it since. But it says TED. And I thought, oh, this is something to do with TEDx, whatever. And it's no. It's called thyroid eye disorder. Thyroid eye disorder. So I read up on it, and it says sometimes it makes your eye bulge, and it has to do with hypothyroidism. Your eye can bulge, and you can lose your vision. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I wanted to call that doctor back, and I came close to calling him back saying, no, it was not psychological. Here, they're calling it a disease because, oh, thyroid, it's a thyroid eye disease. I'm making this video because I want people to realize it could be your medication. If you are still taking that lavoxitine, anyway, those who have thyroid issues, you know what I'm saying. It could be your medication. Your medication could be the reason why your eye, or as they're saying, you have an eye disease. But I wanted everybody to realize this. They do have thyroid issues and are taking medication for it. Now, I don't know about Synthroid. That's another thyroid medicine. I don't know if that is included. But for the one that I did take, and I did have, it did mess with my eyes. I just want people to realize it may not be, because you're not getting the minerals and the vitamins and everything that you need from your medication, amino acids. It's probably your it's definitely your medication. I'm guarantee it's probably your medication. So I just wanted to put that out there for people who have thyroid issues, that you might want to just, be prepared. They're putting stuff, well, they've always been putting stuff in prescription pills that you don't even need. Oh, it could cause death, seizure, or, you could have a stroke, but it's good for your joints. You can run a mile. No. Anyway, so that's my 2 cents worth. This is a PSA, public service announcement. There you go.